Okay, let's get rolling here. This is Intermediate Television Production. This is your assignment, which is actually due on Friday. This is a very simple little project. I want 3 10-second videos, or right around 10 second, for shooting for a 30-second total package, and I want a graphic on those. So you can be as creative with the graphic as you want to be. You will build from this in order from here and add voiceover and music and all kinds of things. But this is what I want you to start working with. So let me get just open up the window capture here so you can see what my Premiere Pro is. I have identified 3 videos that I want to use, and in fact, I'm going to show you those 3 videos. Let's go ahead and look at those. Let's start with this one. This is the first video that I have that I'm bringing in. This is the second one, and this is actually the first one. So, but there'll be 1, 2, and 3, just like that. So that's what the videos look like. Now they're in here right now under this, brought in under my project. I take them from my desktop and I drag them over and I drop them right there. Once I've got them there, I double click on the video and it brings it up into my working timeline. Now you guys are not going to get to see this, unfortunately, because Premiere Pro doesn't let you look at the videos as you're when I'm trying to do my project here. But I'm going to show you basically what happens. I'm going to open up my first one, and I've highlighted, you can see this area right here. That is my 10 seconds of video. I'm not interested in my audio today, so I'm going to grab my video and I'm going to drag it over and I'll put it right here on my timeline. And then I'm going to go to my second one. And you can see that I've already got this little highlighted area here by using I for in, 0 for out, giving me about 10 seconds. I want video only. I'm going to drag it over and put it right there. I move my work area a little bit so you can see it. And then I'm going to click on the one that's the last one, and you can see I've got this highlighted area right here. I want the video only, so I'm going to drag it and pop it right there. All right, there's my 30 seconds, starting right there, and it'll play up to right there. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring this over, and I'm going to click on the T right here. Now, if you see this T, that's where my text is. When I click it, then it gives me the ability to come up here, click here, and type my text. I call this one River. Once I put my text in there, then this long, Premiere Pro is really good about telling you where you're working. They like blue. So if you see blue right there, that means that's where you're working. And if this isn't blue, that means you're still on text. I want to go to the selection tool and take it off text. Then I can move my video, my text around wherever I want to. But this still tells me this is what I'm working on. All right, so I'm going to move it up a little bit to the second one. I'm adding 3. You don't have to add 3. I'm going to hit my T again for my text tool. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to type just simply water. And once that's done, I'm going to pop over here to my selection tool. I can move it around, do what I want to do with it. Then the next thing I'm going to do is to the last one, and I'm going to hit my T for my text. Click here. I'm going to type boat. Back to my selection tool, and there's my 3 graphics to go on my video. That's what I want you to do. I want you to do a video with 3 graphics, but I want you to do one more thing. To start using these things, I want you to go to Effects, and then down on your effects, I'm using a wipe today, and I'm starting with the zigzag, and I'm going to bring it and I'm going to put it on my graphic. I'll put it at the beginning and the end of it, and do the same thing on the next one up for the wipe, because I want to use them all. I want you guys to get used to using them all. And so I've got all those bottom 3. Drag them over and pop them on there, and everything is done right there. So what I want to do then is I'm going to come to the beginning of it. I'm going to put I. that identifies my area. I want to go to the end, and I'll put O, and that tells me where it's out. So this area that you see highlighted, once again with the blue area, but right here, that's going to be what goes out whenever I send it off. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hit my file, drop down to export. I'm going to export the media. Make sure you're watching closely when your export free media comes up. Make sure that when you see that screen, I'm going to go ahead and do another, once this screen loads, I'm going to do another window capture. Let's see, it didn't give me the next screen. Yep, yeah, it did. All right, so now I've got this export screen. And here's what I want you to look at for here. Mine, for some reason, has reset back. This is a drop down, and it had reset back off of H.264. This is where H.264 goes. It'll match up everything else for you. Then this blue area right here, when you click that, you're telling your video where you want to put it. That pops up another screen. I always put them on my desktop, and once they get there, then you can go and find it pretty easy. Make sure you label them well, and once you save it to there, then you hit export, and there goes your video. Okay, so let me go back off of those. I have a lot opened here. Okay, so we've got, I'm going to show you the finished product. I have it loaded here. I believe this is it right here. Yep. It's on a loop, so it's going to play all the way. I'm going to wait to make it full size. It has all my videos that are in there, and my graphic. And then it comes in as with a transition, bringing those in. I'll let it play one more time because it is on a loop. So my video, my graphic comes in with a transition. Next video, graphic comes in. Next video. And a graphic. All right. So that's what I want you guys to be looking at. If you have any questions about that, you can shoot me a video or shoot me an email. Anything that comes up for that's a question about, I'll be glad to cover it. That's all it is. Don't make it more difficult than it needs to be. Get those things knocked out, and they're due by Friday. If you have a question, let me know. Otherwise, we'll chat again on Friday.